I'm going to start with what I have on notes probably from under the video that I asked for some suggestions and from community post and stuff like this. And then we are going to stuff that's on Discord, or I will just gather like from one to another different stuff. So first, let's see what it's all about, the carnival. Okay, I like the presentation of the characters already. Full of movement. Oh, this is like Maho Shoujo. Oh, I did not expect that. I thought that would be something more grounded. Oh. This guy was like turning into a demon or something. That was actually nice. I was not sure in the beginning, like somewhere here. And then it started to popping off again. So I really liked how it started. Here, with show of the character like they're like walking on the screen and presenting themselves. That's cool. And like their little interactions here. I like how each character... Oh wow, this is cool. I just realized how they transition characters here. Like if you look at this, like we have like one character, like this character sitting here, and the next character is the blue hair one. We just zoom into her. Everything changes, and then we zoom into the another one. And into this specific like background. And the another one, sitting on the bench. Zoom, transition again. And once again into the car. Wow, that was good. Someone here, probably his mother, looking by the hair color. And this guy just went on knees. And his eye turned into like a demon-like almost. Interesting. I also like the music here. Fully moving opening. Damn, that was good. Carnival is going to be probably A. But about what this is. So obviously we have a bunch of like I guess magical girls that assume they fight with evil. Because what else? And we have one character, our main guy, that is like hiding something, like he's turning into like something. What the plot is about? We're obviously going to have some school stuff, then I would assume that in the beginning they hitting on this guy, like they like him and stuff. And they fighting evil or something because they're magical girls, right? And then they discover that this guy is their target basically. Like he's like turning here and stuff. So they have to decide how to deal with it ultimately. So this is going to be like love story with some fighting and some heartbroken ending. I'll go with this probably. I don't know. Because it seems like they really like are into this guy. Like they fighting for him. But he's also turning bad, it seems. So maybe ultimately they will have to fight with him. And we have transformations, so we have, I think, magical girls element. But overall, this opening was actually pretty good. I really liked that opening. That was... I think like we can give this an A. Like, I think like we can just give this strong A for now. Okay, let's go with the next one. Next opening is from the visual novel called Slow Damage. Okay. So paintings. Okay, so the art. Ooh! That's a nice soundtrack. Okay, so the characters are like being painted. The presentation is like via art. Oh, goddamn. Vampires? Okay then. That's a lot of drastic stuff. Yakuza? Oh. Huh. I like the soundtrack. First of all, the presentation of the characters, like as I said, music is fine. Like it's good actually. Presentation of characters. I like how they're being painted. Like the characters are like painted onto the screen. That's a nice presentation. It seems it is like chat is like suggesting it's like BL basically, but also it seems like it's going to be more like action oriented maybe. So maybe he's a painter that is also a vampire and he tries to hide his identity. And then we have someone who accepts his vampire traits and we have love story out of this, but it's getting like kind of brutal. Oh, there it is, the vampire thing, see? So no, so this guy, the painter, is actually a human, but he got into relationship with the vampire. We're going with the slow damage. Like overall it's B, I think. I think we're going to leave it like that for now. We're going to check opening for Subahibi. So let's go and let's see. What's the Subahibi opening? Oh, that was very interesting imagery there. Like alternative... I like the mirror image, almost. Okay, the song is like, I guess, generic JP pop, I would say. I don't think it's actually very special. The guitar is nice though. That's... I guess that was alright. I would put this, like, without thinking much, it was hard to like actually focus on anything here, to be honest. They presented characters in like dual stages here. Where was it? Like here. Oh, like here. There's like multiple characters shown like this. Like we have a character and then it's flips into like another dimension or something. Down the rabbit hole. Interesting. Okay. So maybe we are dealing with like dual personalities here or something. Like alternative dimensions. Opening I would say is like maybe C. Music kind of fall off for me. Somewhere in the beginning, somewhere in the middle. It started to sound more and more generic. It does give us like unique look on the characters with like this like they're like shadow selves basically. Oh, and this is like some rival here. Like these two are like rivals or something. These switches, it's suggesting like they have like second nature to themselves. So not everything that we see in the visual novel is going to be what it is. God damn it, is this like another IO? Anyway, it seems like it's just a school love story or something. The only one that is like actually in a different outfit. Maybe she's not from the same school. Maybe she's the main character. Okay, so this is some kind of mystery visual novel, probably. With something going hidden, and she's like the source of it. Maybe? Like we have like supernatural thing probably here going on. So she's like the source of like some mystery going on in school and some weird stuff is happening. But they have like dual personalities, so maybe they're bad or something. Some of them at least. But also we have some... Oh, we have Yuri here? Are they trying to like compete for like her feelings or something? Existence that makes the world in 1 week is there. Huh. Anyway, kinda cheerful opening that is like deceiving us, probably. Because of the shadow figures that we saw. What do I do with this? Is this opening C or B? I would give it high C, as far as the opening goes. It was hard to focus on anything, and I stopped really enjoying the music, somewhere in the middle. I like chaotic openings, but that was like really hard to follow. But I like how they presented like the duality of the characters, probably. Anyway, next opening. Robotic Notes, a Dash opening, Avant story. So Robotic Notes takes like place in the same universe as Steins Gate and Chaos Child, I believe. Like this is all like the part of like one universe in general. Or like multiverse or whatever. Let's see. Robotic Notes, Dash opening. Okay, loading. Logging in into Enigma. No. Wrong game. This is so going to be copyrighted, can already tell. Oh, the passage of time. Damn, that's going fast. Oh, this is like 3D. Oh, that's unexpected. That's new. I'm vibing. I don't think I ever played visual novel with 3D animations. This guy looks like Daru from Steins Gate. They just... That was Okabe here. What is this? Parallel universe to Steins Gate? This is Steins Gate. What is happening? Wow, okay. Okay. That was actually pretty good opening. I was surprised by having like 3D animations. Is this novel like 3D animated or this is just for the opening? I really like all the like computer stuff going on around and like constantly moving while presenting the characters. This opening is kind of fire. And this is all about like robots and technology and the passage of time here. Wait, it's literally him. I just realized the name. Daru and Nae. Oh. So Nae is Brown daughter, I believe? Daru, and this is Okabe. Like, this guy literally looks like Okabe. And they build a robot. Is Daru like sending a message to the past here? Like Okabe did? So this is definitely like a sequel, like a future, because Nae is older. You're tripping already? Okay. Actually, maybe not a sequel. You know what it might be? A parallel timeline. It's one of the timelines that Okabe created when he was like traveling and stuff. But they're focusing more on robots instead of the time machine. Because like they constructed the robot or something here. So they try to protect the world with creation of the robot or something. And the robot is going to be the big evil here. Like in future, corporation is going to try to get this robot and destroy stuff. This is Ginseigo, oh my god. Yes, Ginseigo, and the opposing faction is just going to create Muramasa. Okay, that was kind of fire. I think I will put this on A. Like, it wasn't dynamic, but I expected to this soundtrack and to the vibe that it gave. Like, if you compare this to like Steins Gate opening, this is weaker. Like, Steins Gate opening would be on S. So I think like this is going to be on A. I'm going to leave it for A for now. I think it's tradition at this point, guys. Every visual novel opening, at least, needs some Eushli. It's just a thing at this point. Himagari Dungeon Meister opening. It looked like Eushli. Let's see. Okay. Ooh. Ancient Crypt. Okay, hello. Very uneven music, I would say. Some chains. Fallen Crown. Okay, we have to stop. We have to stop. One moment. We have another we have another link. We have another link. Emergency change. Emergency change. That's the old opening. We were supposed to watch the opening that is remade. This is the remake. This is the one that we are supposed to watch and judge. So let's forget about the previous one. Himagari, let's go. Ooh. Okay. It's already better. Yeah, it's already better. Already better. Okay. We have some demons. I like the art style of like these games. Okay, music is uneven. Again, it was better in the beginning, but it fell off. And the big bad guy. Okay. Huh. Okay, so I like the beginning, and then it fell off. Especially like music-wise, I don't think it was very special. Also, presentation of the characters is pretty static. We just have that sprite of the character with the voice actor and the name of the character. It is very dynamic, I can give it that, but it feels kind of generic. Every other like Eushli opening gives the same vibes, you know? It's like you saw like 2 or 3 of them and you saw all of them. So it's like probably once again, you gather a party, like you join forces with some fantasy, like other characters, adventurers, demons, or whatever, and you try to beat the bad guy to save the world, basically. So this is adventure visual novel that we try to beat the bad guy. But there were better, actually, openings before. Maybe slow damage is better than Himegari, but I don't think it should be on B in general. Actually, you know what? Let's just put this on like some low B. There's going to be some low B. That's very low B. So let's go. Criminal Border. The first opening. Ooh. Ooh. Yo. That's nice. Criminal Graduation. That was kinda cheap 3D, I would say. But this is quite nice, actually, in general. It's very dynamic. Like, diving into, like, digital world. Oh, so, like, every opening is, like, different offense? This is the different story? Opening is pretty fire, yeah. I like how they... First of all, the music slaps. At least, like, in the beginning. I think, like, it's downfall a little bit with music in the middle, and then it slaps again. It's kind of uneven, but it kind of slaps. Then I really like how they presented characters here. Like, they just, like, showed up with, like, lightning. Then we have switched them into, like, neon, like, digital versions of them, and they just, like, go away. She has money, so maybe she's like maybe a daughter of, like, Yakuza boss or something, because we have, like, she have money, she's smug, and these guys are, like, look like, like, at least, like, this guy looks like he's, like, trying to collect some debt, you know? Like, these guys just, like, try to collect debt for them. These 3Ds here, they, like, look very cheap. They are very cheap 3Ds. It's just, like, barely any movement. So she's a bad in this in this version. It seems like they obey her, I think. And this is a very interesting transition here. We're like laptop that's transitioning to the pen drive, to the phone, and to the person. It's like if they're like searching for information for someone, you know? So it's like very on point with what I think the story is about. So we basically have some kind of like criminal scene, and we're trying to figure it out. Like, this is basically the criminal visual novel, I think. Like, she's obviously the bad one, right? And they're trying to find out what she did, how she did, and stuff like this. And we're going to get her behind the bars. Kind of uneven music, kind of fire though. I'm looking at the robotic notes and I'm like, nah, I'm going to like be with this. It had like fire elements, but also at the same time they were like cheap 3D that basically were like just like 3 frames of like moving picture. Let's go with the next one. Dramatical Murder Reconnect. Apparently a sequel to Dramatical Murder, so let's see. That's weird. Actually, you know what? That's different. It looks very static, but at the same time, it is like unique imaginary. I'm so confused. I didn't really like the music per se, but I listened to this because it's something new. It was kinda unique. I like the presentation of the characters, how they always showed up with like some kind of interactions here. I don't know the plot as well. Like, I remember that I could like make it some kind of like theory crafting about the plot from the first opening that we saw from the previous game. From this, I have no idea about what that is. I literally cannot. I just don't know. Music was weird as hell, but that was unique. I like the presentation. I will leave it a B. Let's see. F, the first tale opening. Ooh, that's nice. I like the animation. Very smooth. Okay, you have my attention. Some reminiscence. A journey. The paper plane still in the sky there. His daughter died maybe or something? He's chasing this plane. Oh. There's so much imaginary that can be unpacked. That was very interesting. I liked this. It kinda took all my attention. So we obviously have some kind of like traveling motive, basically. And not necessarily through the world, and be like a travel through life in general. There's this like paper plane that she sent here from the... It's always like visible in each sequence. I like how they presented characters without like really... Here's the presentation of characters. Yeah. They don't give like their names or anything. And this guy is like on the graves, like someone died. We can see like, yeah, it's like his daughter or something. Like she died in the flames. Maybe it's him trying to protect her here? And he's chasing this. Like he recognized it maybe. Oh, maybe they got separated. Maybe he knows her. Also, he's like getting close to her, passing by, as if like not remembering her or like didn't want to like talk to her or anything. And she's like shocked and in tears that he just left her. And then instead he grabs her hand. Like, hey, no, it's okay, I remember you. Ha! And the journey is done after he found her. Because the plane that he was chasing, this plane is her. This plane represents her, basically. And this plane shatters, is going all over the place, because he finally found her. Is she even real? Is it like chasing for the peace, basically, for yourself? Maybe she died and he's just trying to come to terms with this. And here we have the angel. Interesting, yeah. It seems like it's a story either about like family, maybe it's a father and daughter. That was one of the slower openings that had a lot of symbolism. I'm just going with S. That was awesome. Maybe low S, but I think like it's S for me. Apparently haven't seen this one. Anonymous code. But I like the snap. Oh? We're going somewhere with this. Oh, we have this like weird 3D. I saw this kind of 3D in one of the other openings. It's English. Saving and loading. Mystery. Is this Fatima again? But in English? Oh, we have like manga panels here. This is actually fire. Okay. Press any button. The fact that you arrived here rather to this save point at this moment in your life, nothing short of miracle. The lights. Close the loop. Hack into God. Oh my god, we are hacking to the gate again. This is literally a science gate. Okay, so first of all, the English like opening, like this song grew on me as the time went by, I think. It was like very weird in the beginning, but it kinda like went better and better. These 3Ds, they are kinda ridiculous. I like the presentation of the characters. Step through the stage curtain, rip off the mask of the wizard who pulls the strings, close the loop, hack into God. Saving loading. So I guess like our main character here have a power to make a safe spot, basically, like saving himself in a place, and then when he dies or something, he gets respawned. So he's like Subaru probably or something. I like this whole sequence about showing characters here. That was very dynamic. It's obviously about like the big, like the god figure. Like you can see like this thing is like dominating about everything here. Maybe the god is basically like the AI system. Maybe this is like the dystopian future or something, and AI like to control, and he's trying to like fix this. So he's trying to hack into God, let's say. If this works like Steins Gate, then someone dies, and he's going through loops to fix this. And in order to do this, he have to like disable the God basically, or maybe become the God himself as well to replace him. Opening was fire though. I think I will leave it on A ultimately. I think they could make it better. So we are back to Baldur's Sky, but this time it's Baldur's Sky 0. Let's see. Baldur's Sky 0. Ooh. They turned into data. We have robots. Okay. Oh, I like how she disappeared there. One scene back a few seconds ago that looked like she was forced to kill someone she liked. Okay, that was interesting. I like the beginning, how it started. It's like a radar, and it's like finding them. It's like radar is like finding someone, and they turn into data because they just on the radar. The little glitches here. I like these glitches. Showing the characters is kind of generic, I would say. It's just showing the character with the name, just a sprite. I thought like they're going to do like this thing for all of them. That's kind of cool, but apparently that wasn't the case. We have Kagaki knockoff, and he's piloting a robot. Okay, so he's the main character. I like the music in this. Actually fits. So this is just I don't even remember what I said about Baldur's Sky before. Like about what this is about. I guess like Space Wars. They try to stop the invaders or something. And this scene looks like she have to like kill someone she been with before, or some of her friend or something. This one is just disappearing. Maybe a traitor? Interesting opening. That's all I have to say, to be honest. Interesting, but it's not like top tier or anything. I don't know if it's A. I think it's B. Like higher B maybe or something. But I don't think it's A. I didn't felt like very excited about this. It was just cool to watch. Venus Blood Frontier. Let's see. What is this? Voltaire. Oh, some fantasy. Is this another Eushly? I swear to God. No, it's not. It's different for a different art style. But characters looks similar. We have like continents in the sky. Old Demon Emperor versus. Okay, we have some three-way war. Okay. I think I understand the plot now. That really feels like one of the Eushly openings, but it's not Eushly. It's like knockoff of Eushly openings. Okay, it's mostly PowerPoint sprites. Just slapped to the music. I don't like that much. Art style is fine, I guess, but it was kinda like... I felt like right in the beginning, and then I was like kinda falling asleep at the end. So the plot, I think, also is like simplistic, I would say. Like I think I know about what is the plot. Like there are like countries, and they try to either they're fighting in the freeways for resources on this like sky countries or something, or like they try to determine who's going to dominate basically all of them. Something like that. That's the best plot I can think of. It's a knockoff of the Himegiri. I will put this on D. I did not enjoy this that much. Anyway, Criminal Border second. We saw this character in the first opening. This is the same recurring character. Oh, she leaves. Maybe she was not bad. Maybe they're all on the same team, actually. I initially thought about maybe it's about like detectives trying to find some criminal, but it seems like it's focusing more on the criminal world, like on Yakuza or something. Okay. I can talk about plot because we talked about the plot last time, but I changed my thing about what it is, so it may be actually following the criminals in like Yakuza or something. And like there are like shady things going on around. Because the girl from the first opening is still there, so maybe we're like recruiting new members. But it was worse than the first one. I think like the second one is worse. I'm going to put this on C, I think. I think like Border 1 gave me much better impression. So Code Wafter opening. It's like the semi like story about Code, I believe. I think it's like a sequel to Little Busters. Like after story, after like the road with Code or something. I don't remember. But yeah. Let's watch it. I haven't like watched this opening. So let's see. Is that how she sounded? Yeah, this is Little Busters. The school from Little Busters. So this is literally Code singing this. Yuki Himuro. Damn. So we have different roads in this. It seems. That's not the best opening. That's too cute. That's too much sugar. Okay, I assume, like I said, like this is like the after story after Code Road happened. Like we didn't have the refrain of Little Busters basically, and it's like what if story or something. Or maybe after refrain and just like continuing road with Code or something, I don't know. Anyway, not the best opening. That was like way too much sugar. Way too much sugar. Way too much sugar. That was cute and stuff, but that was kind of hard to watch. I'm going to put this on D. I'm sorry, Code. I just have to. Like, it could be such a good opening. I'm disappointed. I'm so deeply disappointed. I expected really good opening from this. Maybe if that would be like someone else singing. Just all have diabetes. Yeah, it's A at least. No. I'm still probably going to play Code Wafter at some point on the channel. It was not translated at the time when I finished Little Busters. Ginka Star Trail. Ginka Star Trail. Underwater, okay. Ever 17. No. Okay, we have this like shrine. Isn't Ginka literally means shrine? Okay, very abstract opening. I like the art style on this one. A little bit of animation with the presentation. Okay, more and more generic. Okay, love story. And the tree with the seal on it. Ginka, something to silver. Alright. Right, Ginka is like gold or silver. True. I forgot. Right. Okay, that started kinda okay, and then it's like fall down. Like, I think like the strongest point of this opening for me is the visuals. The art style. But it sounded and looked as generic as it can be. It seems like it's a love story, and it's going to be some kind of like fantasy, like spirit related thing as well. Maybe. Because we have like a tree with like seal or something around it, you know? I don't know, maybe we release the spirit of the girl and like we are with her or something. And she's like sitting on these gates here in the beginning. And there's a love story, basically. And like maybe she will disappear at the end and we are going to be all sad. I don't think it deserves D. I will put this on C. It was like generic, but it was okay. And I like the art style. Code Wafter not translated in English. It says translation is TBA. Really? I thought it was translated like recently or something. Maybe I was wrong. Okay, there's some blood on this one, so let's check this one. So the next opening is Maho Shoujo no Majo Saiban. That looks positive. Oh, I like the piano. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like a dungeon. I know this soundtrack from somewhere. Or this voice. Where I heard this? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is unique. Yeah, they die. 100%. She's so happy! Oh. This is our main character. Yep. We have some psycho story here. We have some psycho that is like kidnapping people from school and like torturing them in like some dungeons or something. What is this? They look like the VTubers. It may feel like it's like generic because it just shows you the sprite of the character. But this is not just a sprite of the character. It's like cut from the paper. And she's so happy about this. Look at that. Like this, you can tell this is the main character. She's fine, and then we have like blood over her and she's like, yay, fun. Okay, she also is happy. Why they are happy about this? Okay, never mind. All of them are happy about this. Okay. Oh, she's like being bullied at school. Oh, this is the revenge. This is the revenge plot. It's like, this is how they are like before they got kidnapped, and this is how they react after they got kidnapped. They're like, oh, we see your true color now. Yeah, I think like the plot of this is just a revenge, basically, on bullies and stuff. So I will go with this, but I really liked the opening. That was very unique. I paid attention to this. Yeah, it's hard to find something like this, I think. So it is going to be our second S tier, I would say. I really enjoyed that. Like every aspect of this. Let's go. Canada. Oh, we saw the front wing before. Which opening was from the front wing? Ginka. Oh. Okay. Is that like post-apocalyptic world? I need to check the background. Okay, we have love story, I think, here. Do we have Yuri here? Greenery is everywhere. It's like some kind of like post-apocalyptic world. And this is something related to the music. Like every character have like this like music shit here. Maybe she's trying to find like her family. Maybe this is her family. Like they got lost after like some kind of like apocalypse happened. That looks like the things from Genshin Impact, the blobs, the different colors that they have. Actually, interesting opening. Like it felt like generic, but at the same time it felt better than the other wing opening that we had. I think like music make a lot of difference here. I really enjoyed the music in this one. It gives me this vibe of like Journey. I think I'm going to put this also on C. It was also like generic looking, but it was better. I think like it's like high C basic. Like Ginka is like low C and this is like high C. Next, Axonal opening, let's see. Nitro Plus. Oh. This is Nitro Plus? Wait, what? Okay, let's go. That's Nitro Plus? That's new. I did not expect this. I like how the characters... What is this? Oh, we just destroyed half of the city. Oh, great. Yeah, that's that's more like Nitro Plus. That was actually pretty fun. I like this opening. I like the music. I like how everything moved here in this opening. We just got a bunch of characters shown in like different like scenarios basically. Go. And we have like mixture of like art style as well. Like we have like these chibi things. Really fun opening. We have like Kags like basically singing this as well. I really like this. We have like, they're like searching, like she's like a detective trying to, like they found like this like mysterious shrine or something. So we have like supernatural elements here, probably. She's like from the gang or something. And then we had this. Yeah, not fun. So we definitely have some tragic there. So what is the plot of this? I like this scene here. Oh, how every character is like growing from the blade. Like the blade extends and everyone is like growing from the blade here. So she's probably a main character, I would assume. And we have this. Is this what was his name? Morji? Donji? From Little Busters. The cat that was like fat and stuff that Reno always had it. Then we have like here like some guy with a bunch of weapons. This is the evil one. This is probably the evil in this like shrine that they found or something. And they find this explosion that deleted just like half of the city. Okay, so we probably woke up some great evil. And we are going to try and fight it. Fight it. Dorji. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think that's the plot. We're going to find some great evil, awaken it by mistake, and we're going to try find a way to stop the destruction. S tier. That was very fun and unique opening. I did not expect this from the Intro Plus. Okay, Futamarenai, 2 times the trouble. Let's see. Okay, animated sprites. Okay, maybe not animated per se, but... Plot! There's a lot of plot in this one. It's more like a, just play this. Huh. Okay, so plot is we're on vacation and it's just harem. I don't know. Like, okay, so they're just interested in us, we're on vacation and they like, oh yeah, go out with me. And they just try to advance. That's the plot, I would assume. That was generic as fuck. Though it was not terrible. It was just as generic as it can be. See. It had a lot of fan service, obviously. But generic as fuck. Let's see what the SPPL is. Magical the Happy Show. Is it going to be happy? I don't know. Let's see. The SPPL. Okay. Okay, that's sweet opening, but it's not like overly sweet and stuff. This is actually nice. And fully animated, I like it. Okay. We have magic here. Actually, magic. We just... Okay. Okay, this is actually kind of fire. Is only she a witch or everyone else as well? Like they have like powers. Is she just hiding her identity? Interesting. It's nothing like very special per se, I would say, but I like this opening. It was kind of a cute song, but at the same time it was fine. It corresponded very well with the background. So this is basically, I would assume, just a school love story, I would say. Possibly Yuri. We have a witch, the one that is like hiding her identity, and I don't know. I can't think of anything else. It was alright, I would say. I think that's it. It started being fire in like second half. I'll leave it on C. I just like that, and that's it. Guilty Crown Lost Christmas opening. Okay. I like the animation that drives us into the characters here. Mechas. Or vehicles. Race? Okay, what the hell is this guy? He has some sword. Okay, I have no idea. Like races with like mechanized like things that can shoot, I think. We have some kind of war going on, I think. And this guy that is like fighting robots. Is he like fighting evil corporations? Is he a mutant or something? I like the beginning how they show the characters here. Like a group of people that trying to stop the bad corporation or something. That's all I get out of this. There's not even like any like demonic bad guy showed. It's just like showing up some kind of like war or something going on around. I think this is just another sea. I didn't felt like really engaged in this. Crystalline. Crystal Skies opening. Look, we have ninja. Let's see the ninja visual novel or whatever it is. Crystalline Crystal Skies. Let's see if we figured out about what it is. English opening. No ninjas. Fantasy though. Hero, I assume. Pango. I like Pango. I like the visuals of this. They're like giving us like sprites for characters, but also adding a little bit of movement there. Okay, we have some kind of like demon or something. Crystalline. Okay, so we have a hero party, basically going on adventures and trying to defeat the great evil. Or maybe accepting the great evil. Why he have like arms sideways? Is he going to be possessed by this? But yeah, like plot I think is simple. We gather the party and we go defeat the evil thing. That's the plot. The opening itself, I actually like this opening kinda. Not sure about the lyrics, but visually it's actually pretty nice. Like adding like this little like flavor of like movement here everywhere. It's not just sprites showing up. I think that they balanced it well. I think it may be like lower B for me, to be honest. Hatsuyuki Sakura opening. Winter, White Album. I heard this song somewhere. My Revenge. Who is singing this? Who is singing this? I know this voice from somewhere. I heard this somewhere. Obviously a love story, it seems. A winter love story. It's Flipside. Oh! Okay. Now it makes sense. Some destroyed house. Oh, that was not fun. Who is this? Oh, we had some kind of like demonized there. White Graduation. White Album 2. Or White Album 3 maybe even. Anyway. Meh. The best part is the song. It started pretty cool actually. With the like representation here of characters. When they like were like sliding into the screen with the snow. That was nice. And then we just got slapped by a bunch of like CGs from the game and that's it. Anyway, love story, winter love story. Like for whatever reasons we meet with these girls and we have a love story. I don't know what else to say about the plot. I think I'm going to put this actually under the... Song was the best part of this, but even this is not helping. I think. I kind of just stopped paying attention in like half. Seller and Banka opening. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Okay. That's fun. Hey, this is not bad. I like how they represent characters and then giving us this like chibi representation of them. Oh, animation. So they're fighting some kind of like spirits. Okay. Okay, that was nice. That was different. I enjoyed that. That was fun. So, plot? I think like we are like from the some kind of like shrine or something. We have powers to exorcise like evil ghosts. And this is probably some kind of harem or something. And at the same time, we try to fight like the evil ghosts that are like squirming around and stuff. But it's like mostly harem probably and just having fun around. But opening is pretty fun. I enjoyed this. Like it took my attention actually. I love this. How they just gave us a sprite of the character and then just like added this like chibi thing. This is cool. I can give it like save B. It was not fire to be A, but it's solid B, I would say. Opening 1. Akumate Kore 1 Monogatari. Cell phones again. Nice intro. Okay. Now we are getting somewhere. Ooh. Okay. You have my attention. Yo, what is happening? Oh, Track-kun. Game over. People like joining like the dev game basically, you know, via the phone. Like they got the message and they are like, you are in the game now or something like this, and they get powers and then they fight and stuff. Maybe this is something like this, because there's like constantly something about phones. And there's someone that says like game over. So it's like you didn't finish the task, so you are gone. Something like this. This is actually very interesting opening. I like this one. I'm a little conflicted about like these. These are like little too still, but it's still like with the moving background and foreground as well. So this is actually quite nice. I like the choice of like animation of the hand here. This is very different. So they're like trapped in some kind of like death game. There's like some third party that is like saying it's a game over and then you're dead. Like they have some kind of tasks to accomplish, and if they don't, then they die. By accident. Like a Track-kun there. Yeah, and like they like receiving the information or some kind of like messages via the phone. And here's a Track-kun, she's about to get isekai'd. Yep, that was actually fire. I enjoyed this. I will give it an A. I will give it an A. I enjoyed this one. That was very unique. Even though like the sprites were like a little bit like still at some points. I like the choice for the animation and like the visualization of this this whole thing. And the song was also fire. I'm just going to give it an A. This is going to be definitely a happy one. The previous one had like game over and everything, and this one is going to be happy. Because it have happy name, so obviously it's going to be happy. Happy Saint Sheol. PV. Let's see. Glitch warning. Okay. Can go to Cloud Flash, etc. Hey! That's different. Oh. I don't think that's going to be happy as we think. What? Guys, we found it. We found the opening that goes on its own tier. What the fuck? First of all, what just happened? What? Okay, so what's the plot of this? We just found a glitch to the universe. So she's not looking like... So she's psychopath, probably. She's not as fine as she looks. And we had the blood here and stuff. So we have like a psychopath nun in church that is like deleting basically everyone else or something. I think I will go with this plot basically. Like we have some psychopath that is broken and just like killing everyone around from time to time for fun. I don't know what to say about the plot. That was something. Noctuary animation opening. Japanese version. Phosphene. Some crystals, magic? Multiple personalities in one? Probably not. Glitches on the moon, great. Magic, adventures. Okay. Guys, opening's glitching. Opening's glitching again. What's happening? Okay. Like a spirit of the goddess behind her. Or something. Okay, the demon. Okay. I think it's just going to be a simple adventure story. Glitches are weird, but interesting. This is actually kinda nice. Oh, wow. She looks evil. Oh, they're like mirror images. Oh, interesting. They're like fighting themselves. Okay. That was nice. I felt it being like a little bit too long. I won't give it an A. I think I will give it a B. I felt like it's been a bit too long. But overall, I kinda like that. Animation was nice. These little glitches just added a flavor to everything. It's different. Like, otherwise it would be just like generic, like adventure type shonen opening. But it kind of added the flavor here. Or maybe C actually. Because now when I talk about this, it still is just average shonen opening, I think. The glitches are the nice touch, but I don't think there's like much into it. Solid C. Kusari Hime.
腐る
Okay. Oh, this is different. It's like a storytelling. Yo! I forgot. Just one. I think it goes to its own tier. I'm actually kind of amazed by this. Whoa, there's some kind of like spirit that was connected to her. Yo! Yo! Art of storytelling. That was art itself. Oh my god. This is so different. A story like a prologue to the story was told to us. One hope. There is one hope. I assume it's going to be the story about someone getting sick from the family. Or something. Maybe... And we are trying to save this person. Maybe. Or maybe it's even like something, you know, something is hunting this place in general. And we're going to try to find out how to save people in the village. Because there's something that killed this girl. Like, she was bleeding and she disappeared. And then this thing disappeared. When was it made? 2002. It's Liarsoft. Let's watch the next one that is going to be Eden opening movie. Okay. I like it so far. Sudden shift. Being alone in the post-apo. The light showed in her eye for a second there. Like she lost hope and then regained it. Because he showed up, probably. So she was alone and he found her. Okay, so this is them just traveling through the world. Maybe they thought they're like alone on the world. And then finally they found it, like some other person alive basically. Okay, there are other people, but butterflies, there were butterflies with like torn off wings. That is actually a very cool sequence. My thought is that like this guy and like this girl think like they're like alone maybe, and they found each other. Like this guy found her and they just travel through this like world, and then there's like some plot that I don't know about yet. Maybe she's actually, maybe she's like some kind of like, maybe she's special, maybe she's some kind of like, maybe she's not human even. And like others trying to find her or hunt her down. But I think like it's going to be more heartwarming, probably. There's still like people with swords and stuff, but... And here like we have like plucked wings from the butterflies. And it seems like she's represented by the butterfly in this opening. So the adventure. And I really enjoyed this one. I'm going to give it an A. This is like easy A for me, to be honest. Extravaganza opening. Why? This thing is 3 minutes. Are you serious? Let's see. What is this thing about? Oh my god, this is GSS. This is GSS. I have flashbacks. Oh god. It's happening again. It's happening again. Oh, this is even the same character. Yep, that's GSS. Hey, this opening is kind of fire though. I like this slow rhythmic vibe here. Oh, they can regenerate in this one. It's more of the fantasy. Oh. Hey, this might be actually better than GSS. Maybe I can survive this one, who the fuck knows. Hey, this is not just a school-like thing. They like fight and stuff. It's like they have like hidden identity. Your channel ain't surviving this one. Is this like a replay? Oh, it's a replay. Oh, that's why it was like 3 minutes. Okay. Your channel's not surviving this one, huh? Also, this is literally the... whoever her name was, the first road we had on GSS. This is literally her. This is just her hair. I kinda like the sound. Like, the song in general here. I didn't expected this. Showing characters like this is kind of trash, but... look at that. We have like big ass guns. Like, what is this? And she looks like the blue-haired one from the GSS. Okay, so in general, we have here, like, it seems like people with like superpowers this time. Not just like school-oriented thing. Like, they have like double identities, see? Like, they have like this like maid outfits, but at the same time they have like this like badass outfits here, and then they probably fight something, whatever being is there. She can regenerate. It seems like she have like guns, and there's like some kind of like cyborg or something here. This is actually looking kind of cool. And as for the opening, that was actually pretty solid. I thought it's going to be worse. You know what? It was actually kind of fire. I'm wavering between B and A. I don't know how the game is, but the opening was kind of fire. Let's see. Criminal Border, third offense. Okay. I like this. Yeah, this really feels like a Yakuza vibes. We are definitely on bad side on this one though. That's actually kind of fire. Yep, that was definitely the best one that we had from the Criminal Border. I like how they showed characters here as a cards. And they just like started like disappearing one after another. I wonder why. I don't think they're dying, surprisingly, for me. Because they appear in every opening, so I don't think they died. But anyway, is this B or A? Criminal Border third. Let's just leave it on A, and let's see where the fourth opening will go. That's actually called Life Sentence. The fourth one. The end of story, huh? Are they going to get captured? In the last story, like they have like this, maybe this is like the criminal story that is like continuing through the series, and then at the end they're going to be captured. Actually, finally, they're going to get caught. Huh. Someone's missing. One of them died, actually. That's a lot of money. Okay, she dies. It's the last opening, I can say they die. Huh, that was worse than the previous one. I like the previous one better. First offense, oh, it's like amalgamate of like everything. It's like first offense, second offense and stuff. Okay, So I'll just... I think it goes on C to get there with the second one. I think like first one was better. I didn't really enjoy this one. That was kinda whatever. I just don't feel this opening. I'm just not feeling it. From this company, they are so uneven. Some are great and some are just like whatever. Mado Koukaku. They're usually very similar. But some are good and some are just like whatever. It's a roulette. It's a roulette, you never know. Actually, of course. Like, but like, in general, like, Eushly art style, I really like how art style look in Eushly. Openings may be uneven and stuff, but like, art style is actually pretty fire. Because of this fantasy setting. It wouldn't fit for anything else. Okay. I like this one so far. I like this one so far. She's a robot. We have androids. Androids are back. That's a bad guy, probably. Okay. It's like mixing 2D with pretty large-scale battles, it seems. Okay. And this is one from those... kinda okay. And this is one of those, yeah, actually games are like this, like strategic, like visual novels that have like gameplay. I'm very afraid of touching these things. I'm very afraid of touching these. But maybe someday. I would put this on C. That was like fine to watch, but just one time. Actually, okay, B. I will put this on B. I just realized, like, I just thought, and like most of like these usually had just sprites, like just a slideshow. Here we had just actually animations and stuff. I will put this on B. B. I'll put this on B. So we are going into something called Otonari Kou Senso, which is basically Love Wars, apparently. I have a feeling like this is a harem, but we are going to see. How does the opening? Is opening a fire or not? Sugar House. I love the guitar here. Ooh. Not expected that. Why she... I have questions already. It's fun though. Okay, I did not expected this. Okay. I woke up. Yep, okay. Fire! Okay. That's fire. I feel like this opening fall off in the second half a little bit. But it was like fire in the beginning. Like like once again they just got me. I'm gonna talk about this later. Why she's jumping on... They added like this like chibi things. Okay, obviously our main protagonist is living with them, or like maybe they are like neighbors or something, and they all love him, and this is just a love story and a school story. This is just this. This is just typical love school story, as far as the plot goes, I think. But it might be fun to read, actually. This might actually be fun. It looks fun. I like this opening. It fell off a little bit in the second part. Pretty cool. I did not expect this. I'm going to give it an A. I don't think it's B, because it was not alright or cool, and like, yeah, I would watch it again. But I don't think it's like extra fire enough to be S. But that was cool. Renai series. Koibana Renai. Let's see what Renai have this time for us. Basketball! I hate basketball! Oh, this is nice! I may like basketball now. Guys, this is the trainer slash manager series. We train our team, and team have a crush on us. Oh wow. Previous one was not S. This one maybe. This is fast, constantly moving. Good art style. And music that actually fits this. Okay, so the plot is, as I said, probably we are training the basketball team. And they just into us. Okay. Okay. I think that's the plot. This just deserves maybe like low S, but that was just fire. I don't know, like it was just like I just sucked into this. Level of Wars did not give me this, but this one was different. Wow. There's only one opening left. Sweet Pool opening. Sweet Pool. Let's see. That... One second. You know who he reminds me of? I don't know why, but this face reminds me of Jacopo. Ooh. Actually pretty chill. I guess it's another BL. It is actually pretty good opening. So they're like high school students or university students? Okay. That was pretty cool. I like the music actually. I like how, like, music itself, like just music wouldn't be that good. But I think it corresponded very well with the imaginary here in general. Like this like journey here for like all of these places. I also kind of like how they showed the characters. It seems like they're just static images, but it's not. Like, it's like they're like on the background with something always. This is actually pretty cool. Also, I just saw this, and I was like, is this like supposed to be like the L and Light Yagami? So for the plot, I think like it's just like high school or university drama and a love story. And some kind of journey. I don't know. Basically, some kind of love story. But that was pretty cool. I actually like it. That was very nice opening. It's one of these openings that were like different than others, and I enjoy it. And because it's like having like different vibe to it and like different soundtrack corresponding to like the transitions with the scenes, I will put this on A. I think like it was very interesting opening. Okay, so that's the tier list that we made. Thanks for joining as well. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about the tier list? Did you like the openings? Would you change anything? Are you interested in playing any of these games actually after watching the openings? And yeah, I will see you in like videos and stuff. Some people like actually find some interesting games to play after we did this. Like, I remember someone said that found Nukitashi after like, I think like 4th or 3rd version of this. But yeah, thanks for joining on today's stream, and I will see you on next streams and videos. I will cut this into the video format, so it's going to be like in the next week or 2 weeks. It takes a while to actually cut this. It's like 4 or 5 hour video that I have to cut so it's not copyrighted. So it's going to take some time. Thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next videos. So yeah, once again, YouTube, thank you for joining, thank you for being with me, thank you chat for being with me for these like 5 hours. And yeah, let me know in the comments what do you think about the tier list, if you want to play anything of this, and maybe you want me to suggest me what I should play from this list. Who knows? We'll see in the future. Thank you for joining. So, leave the like button if you liked the episode, subscribe, check for more and check more of my like videos and stuff and other tier lists that I did, maybe the previous versions of this as well, like the 4th, 3rd, and the others. And yeah, we'll see you in the next videos and stuff. So yeah. See ya.